7 a.m. till 9 p.m. Pick up sliced Eats and Watson's Deli Meat, freshly made Italian bread, and Lewis Dairy Milk.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, well, big story of the day. This is what everybody's talking about straight from TMZ. Larry Flynt, the founder of Hustler, dead at 78. The famous and controversial publisher known for launching the porn empire has died, according to TMZ. Family sources say that the mogul passed Wednesday morning in Los Angeles from heart failure. For nearly 50 years, Flynt's been one of the biggest names in the adult entertainment industry. He launched Hustler magazine in 1974.
1974.
Which brought him fame and fortune as it skyrocketed, and also brought countless legal issues as well. Many of these First Amendment battles were chronicled in the Oscar-nominated 96 film The People vs. Larry Flynt, starring Woody Harrelson. Flynt's magazine and notoriety also led him to being shot in 1978 in a murder attempt by a serial killer, Joseph Paul Franklin. The shooting left Larry paralyzed from the waist down and confined him to a wheelchair, and he suffered from constant pain and other medical issues as a result. Along with being named the name behind Hustler magazine, Flynt's the president of Larry Flynt Publications, which produces other magazines like Barely Legal and Hustler TV. He also opened the famous Hustler Casino in LA in 2000. He also
I didn't know that.
Dabbed into politics for a little bit. Very controversial, of course.
Interesting.
And he also weighed in during Bill Clinton's impeachment trial, offering $1 million for evidence of any transgressions to publish his Flynt report. Now, as for his personal life, he was married 5 times.
5.
He married his current wife in 1998. He has 5 daughters and a son, along with many grandchildren and great-grandkids. Again, he was 78 years old.
Mr. Larry Flynt.
Wow. Definitely a name you've heard over the years.
Yep.
And, a little controversial.
R.I.P.
Definitely controversial. Adam Silver has responded to Mark Cuban, and he says all teams will play the national anthem. Apparently, the Dallas Mavericks, their owner, Mark Cuban, he's very, famous in the spotlight or whatever. Well, also from Shark Tank. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but he owns the Dallas Mavericks. And they quietly stopped playing the national anthem in the beginning of the NBA games. And that just started either the end of last year or this season. And, nothing was ever said, no explanation. They just quietly stopped playing the national anthem before the games. And then apparently some reporters picked up on it, asked them, and they confirmed that they had stopped playing it. Never really gave a reason why. Well, following the decision to forego playing the national anthem before home games, Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban was the focus of national media attention. But now NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has responded to Cuban's decision, releasing a statement mandating that all teams play the national anthem going forward. He says with NBA teams now in the process of welcoming fans back into the arenas, all teams will play the national anthem and keeping the longstanding league policy, Silver said in a release. So to Adam Silver, I applaud that. Shortly following Silver's statement on the anthem, Cuban responded to the commissioner's decision, telling the New York Times that we're good with it. It's all good. The national anthem was a topic of major contentions during last year's Orlando bubble as well, where Cuban supported the players and their decisions to protest. In July, Cuban said in what appears to be now deleted tweet, the national anthem police in this country are out of control. If we want to complain to your boss and ask why they don't play the national anthem every day before you start work. The Mavericks played their first game of the season with limited fan attendance on Monday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're believed to be the first professional sports team to cease playing the anthem before games with fans, but not no mo. Gonna have to start doing it again.
I was wondering about that and how they pulled that off.
Yeah.
Without people, talking about it.
Well, they just did it quietly, and then some reporters picked up on it, asked them about it, and it is what it is.
Now it's making the headlines. All right.
So Jess, you got something?
Okay, Jeep has pulled its Super Bowl ad featuring Bruce Springsteen. They pulled it off of YouTube yesterday after it was revealed that Bruce got arrested for drunk driving in November. It happened at Gateway National Recreation Area in New Jersey on November the 14th. Bruce was charged with driving while intoxicated, reckless driving, and consuming alcohol in a closed area. Jeep says that they're not going to scrap the commercial altogether, at least not yet. They said that they are pausing until all the facts are out. They did add, quote, "Its message of community and unity is as relevant as ever, as is the message that drinking and driving can never be condoned." So right now, they are just going to put a pause on this ad, but they did pull it from YouTube yesterday. So as soon as we get an update, of course, we will definitely fill you in on that.
Okay.
And in Wycomico County, locally here, Wycomico County Public Schools say that they are confident that they can recover from the learning loss caused by the pandemic.
Well,
it's been
let's hope
almost
so.
a year since the schools had to grapple with the decision to transition into hybrid and virtual learning models. Now the effects of the new learning environment, it is coming to light. And they say that we know that while some students have been thriving in the virtual learning environment, others are not meeting the success that we would like. And they say that they will recover from this learning loss caused by the pandemic.
All right. Well, let's hope so.
Absolutely.
Let's hope so. And by the way, if you're just waking up this morning, mostly rain in all the listing area, unless you listen to us online. A couple people checking in, listening over the bridge, etc. But in the listing area on the radio,
It's just rain.
all rain, everything open on time today. Okay.
Yes.